Once upon a time there was a forest. It was the kind of forest you wouldn't go into unless you were very brave, or had a torch, because the trees were so tall and the branches so wide that even in the middle of the day the sun could hardly get through. But not only was it dark, there was also a rumour that somewhere in it lived a big, bad, black-tailed wolf. At least, that's what the villagers said. The only people who ever went in were woodcutters who chopped down trees to make logs for firewood. They weren't too worried about wolves because they had big axes to protect themselves. But for everyone else, it was out of bounds. Especially for little children. Now, over in one corner of the forest, right at the very edge, was a clearing. And in the middle of the clearing was a little house made out of logs. And in this house lived a little girl with bright golden hair and blue eyes. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood because of the bright red cape she always used to wear. And her close friends called her Little Red because Little Red Riding Hood was a bit of a mouthful. Little Red! Little Red! That's her father calling her. Let's just sneak along the cottage wall and hear what he wants. Little Red!
Here, Father, in the garden.
Where are you? Ah, there you are. Listen, Little Red, can you just forget about picking daisies for a while? There's something I'd like you to do. Your grandmother is feeling ill and needs a bit of cheering up. Now, your mother and I have to go into town to the market today, so we'd like you to take this basket of goodies over to her cottage.
Yes, of course, Father.
There's a piece of that lemon cheesecake she likes, and some sherbet humbugs.
And I could take some of these daisies I've picked.
And you could take some of those daisies. What a good idea.
I'll go now then, Father. Grandmother's house is only on the other side of the forest, so I'll be back before tea time.
Hey, just come back here a minute. I don't want you going through the forest. You take the old horse track round the edge. Do you hear me?
Yes, Father.
The thing is, between you and me, I don't think Little Red was really listening to that last bit. Her mind was full of the excitement of taking the basket of goodies and seeing Grandma, who she loved very, very much indeed. Let's just follow her and see what she does.
Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Oh, poor old Grandma. It's horrible feeling ill. All these goodies will definitely make her feel better. Let me just check nothing's fallen out. 1 lemon cheesecake. Yes, oh, she loves those. And 1 bag of sherbet humbugs. Those are her absolute #1 favourite of favourites. Right. I've got everything.
Everything was going fine until Little Red came to the edge of the forest.
Oh, it's such a lovely sunny day. I'll get so hot walking on the old horse track round the edge. Why don't I take a shortcut through the forest? That way, yes, I'll get there quicker and I can spend more time with Grandma. Yes, that's what I'll do.
And off she walked, into the forest. Perhaps if she'd known what you and I know, she wouldn't have done that. Perhaps if she'd known that very soon the leaves on the tall trees would block out the sunshine, she would have taken the old horse track. Perhaps if she'd known it would soon get dark, she would have done as she was told. But Little Red didn't.